Alright, back again, Luke here. And today what I thought we could do is go over some pickups that I wound up getting in here recently, and I can tell you a little bit about why I decided to pick them up, or which ones I've played, which ones I haven't. Maybe you guys can tell me your feelings towards the games. If you played them, what did you think? How did you feel? Why did you pick them up? But there's kind of a variety here with the games, so in no particular order. The first ones that I have here is this one. This is Asura's Wrath, and this is a game that was recommended to me by one of my good friends here in Japan. He had actually taken a look at it, and he had become really interested in it. I think he had actually played it, a little bit of a demo of it when it came out. And he said, yeah, if you're really into the God of War type games, you're gonna really enjoy this one because it has that same feel where you're fighting gods against gods, and there's the betrayal aspect of it. And there's a really cool feature to it, like some really interesting features as well that were added into it to make it more of a, I don't know, a really challenging but enjoyable game at the same time. So I picked it up, and sure enough, I started playing it, and I really enjoy it. I'm only about like halfway through the game, but I really like the ideas that they had incorporated. I'm not sure exactly which parts they had used from God of War or which parts are, original or not, but it does have a bit of a God of War feel to it, and it's made by Capcom, so it's a really, really well-designed game, and one that I thought was, good for the price, so I picked it up. I think I paid probably maybe $10 or so for this one, so not too bad. And yeah, I recommend that one. The second one I actually picked up. This is interesting because I already own the game. As you can see here, here's my PS Vita case, and this is where I keep all my Vita games. But this is a game that I wound up picking up more towards the launch of the Vita, and that is this. Rayman Origins. So I picked up Rayman Origins because I'm a big Rayman fan. I really enjoyed them ever since the PlayStation 1 or the Sega Saturn. They're pretty much the same. The Jaguar with the, the bad sounds and stuff like that. But I really enjoyed the game. And some people might say, so, why did you pick up a PS3 version of it when you have it on the Vita? And the Vita is mostly for when I go on vacation. I'm not a huge handheld gamer, but when I do go on vacation or trips, I like to take the Vita with me, or I'll take my PSP with me, and I'll use that. Sometimes even the Game Boy Color, I'll take that with me, or the Game Boy SP. But I like doing a lot of home gaming, like on consoles, so using the big living room TV or using one of the TVs in here, just giving a shot on this. So it's a really great game. There's not so much that can be said about the Rayman games. I know that Rayman Legends is already out for the Wii U, and I haven't picked that one up yet, but I'm hoping to pick it up. But since that did come out, this one actually dropped down in price, and this one was like maybe, I don't know, $20, I think. So it's a really good deal. It's a fantastic game, a lot of fun. So that is for the PS3 stuff. For the Wii U, I picked up Ninja Gaiden 3, and this is one that I haven't played yet. I've played Ninja Gaiden 1, I've played Sigma, but I haven't played Ninja Gaiden 3, so I'm looking forward to give this one a try. It's always fun. I really enjoy the graphics, beautiful graphics, even the ones that I had, or I have for the Xbox. I really enjoy playing those, the original Xbox one, but it's just a fun hack and slash, Japan-esque, beautiful visuals type game, and it's really enjoyable, so that's one that I picked up, and I love Tecmo, so put that one there. Another one, getting into the 360 stuff here, I picked up Alice Madness Returns, and the reason why I picked this one up is because a long time ago when I had seen this game released, I thought, wow, this is really kind of psychotic. It looks really twisted, and I liked the idea behind it, but I was never really sure if it was a good game or if it was going to be a flop or not. But after buying it, I found it's not too bad. It does have some really cool visuals in it, as well as voice acting, some cool concepts in it. It's not extremely difficult to play. It's quite easy, but it does have some really nice, twisted Alice in Wonderland meets psychotic killer type feel to it. But I really enjoy this a lot. So it takes a little bit to get warmed up from the beginning. You know, there's a little bit of a wind up at the beginning, but then after you get into the game, then it really gets interesting. So you just got to bear with that first few parts, the first few scenes, and then you can start to do some slashing. But that's a good one that I like. Another one that I picked up here is Dead to Rights Retribution. Now, I have no idea exactly how good or how bad this game is. I know that I enjoyed the original Dead to Rights when I bought it for the original Xbox a long, long time ago. And it was something that I really enjoyed this one and Max Payne, and I think they had some similarities in common. But I haven't had a chance to play this one. I saw a few cuts of it or some video clips of it, and it looked pretty decent, but, I mean, I could be totally wrong. Maybe it's not. So I decided to pick this one up here, and I haven't had a chance to give it a shot yet because I've been playing with Alice in Wonderland, and I've also been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 quite a bit, unfortunately. You ever find that, like, when you buy a new game, and a game that just comes out, you have a tendency to forget all the old games that you have, and then you slowly but surely don't go back and play them for a while. You just keep on going on this kick of buying new games. That's the one thing that I try not to do so much, is try not to buy too many of the brand new games, because I know that I'll just sit there and play them forever, and then I'll totally forget about the other games that I have. So I go back and I'll buy games that are a little bit older that I hadn't played at the time, or some games that I didn't know about, and then the new games kind of become old, and then I pick them up. You know, I'm still like, I don't know, a couple steps behind everyone else. I pick them up from time to time when they first come out, just if I'm interested in them, or if I really enjoy the series, I'll pick it up. Like the new Zelda game that's going to be coming out on the 3DS, I think that looks amazing, and I will pick that up as soon as it comes out. That's one game that I really want to play. But yeah, when it comes to other games, I try not to so much, because, I mean, look, I got more than enough to keep me busy for decades, I suppose. The next one here, getting back on track, is an original Xbox game, and this is one that I had wanted to pick up. I have this one for the PS2, but it's a very uncommon one to pick up for the Xbox here, and that is Grand Theft Auto 3 and Grand Theft Auto Vice City. It's a two-set pack, and you can see the inside here. And it has both of them in these sleeves, so you can just kind of slide them out there. And you can see the back here. But it's, you know, it's a pretty cool set. I really like the Vice City. I really enjoyed Vice City a lot. And it's one that I played quite a bit. San Andreas I played for, you know, not... I would say I played it for quite a bit of time. Not as much as Vice City, but I enjoyed getting the different cars and being able to change out the wheels and just filling the garage with cars. And as long as that door would shut, it would all save. So that was the fun part. And this is one that I picked up too. I don't know if I showed you guys the back here or not. I've been kind of neglecting that. Sometimes when you get on a video kick, you totally forget to show the front and back. Here's the back of this one. Dead to Rights. So you guys can take a look at that. Let's have to go back and show you guys all of the the backs of these games here, just because I didn't have a chance to. Here's Asura's Wrath. But really beautiful visuals. It says on the front here too, this one got the Japan Game of the Year in 2011, so really cool. Here's Rayman Origins. So you guys can take a look at that. Here is Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. Hopefully the camera will pick that up somewhat decent. You guys can take a bit of a look at that. And here is Alice in Wonderland. Or Alice, I should say, Madness Returns. But the Cheshire Cat looks really twisted, and in the game is quite twisted too. Just a lot of really awesome parts to it. So there's that. Now hopefully I can kind of speed back up here, get back on track. The next couple of games here, these are ones that people may cringe at and go, why Luke, why did you pick them up? But it's for the system. You know, I know that the system was not that great. It wasn't that popular, and a lot of people hated it. But it's still a part of gaming history. You know, you got to think about even the bad consoles, like going back to the Virtual Boy, which some people like, some people dislike. It was a really good concept. There were some parts in it that could have been changed out, that could have been better. But yeah, that was one of them. And this one especially for the Atari Jaguar. Yay! Cheers of joy and booze all joined at the same. I picked up this one here. White Men Can't Jump. So this one here was in good shape. I think it was just listed as good shape or something like that. It had been opened, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet. So I'm going to, after this video, pop this in and try some of that. But White Men Can't Jump. I think this one actually, like most of the games, had really bad reviews. People said it was terrible, but you know, it's comedy, it's comical and entertaining, so might as well. The next one here is actually a pretty good game, and a very colorful, very difficult game, and that is Bubsy. Now, Bubsy is a platforming game that offers a wide variety of different items, different pickups and things that are scattered throughout the level, but the difficulty of this one is pretty high. It does have a lot of stuff that they throw at you, and it gets kind of creepy in it. It's so, like, random. You're just, like, wondering from the next one point to the next, like, what's going to happen? I just don't know. But it's an interesting one, so I picked up this here. This one was a bit pricey, so if you're looking to pick up any JAG games, you might want to try and look into picking them up sometime soon, because I think the prices are getting way out of hand. So that's one that I picked up here. And the last one is a game that I've been wanting for my Neo Geo MVS for quite some time. It's been very difficult to try and track one down for the MVS. And finally, I was lucky enough to track this game down, and that is Ninja Masters. So now I have a copy of Ninja Masters for my Neo Geo MVS, and that will go in one of these machines. I'm not sure which one. I haven't chosen which one it'll go in yet, but when I do, I'll put that in there and I'll make a video on it. Ninja Masters is a really beautiful looking fighting game, really well designed, and it's a definite classic. I'm sure a lot of you have seen the game played, or you've played it, or, you know, for most people maybe they own it on some platform or another, but Ninja Masters is one that's kind of hard to get a hold of, and luckily I was able to get a hold of this one. So I will make some videos on some of these things. If you guys have any requests, or if you have any, you know, games that you want to see played, we can do that. Once again, if you want to see some more arcade stuff, you can see the wall here. I need to pull those out and give them a run through. They can't sit there and collect dust forever, so try and get them out at least once or twice a year. But yeah, that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. Whee! Let's put these all out here. Make this easier. Stuck in the games. I think that's it. Hopefully. Alright. Oh, whoops. Nope. I forgot these two. Ta-da!